Everybody, Jeffrey Zimbelman here. I just got done reading Michael Crichton's Timeline. It's actually a novel that was published back in 1999. I just found my copy at a Goodwill store, picked it up for 75 cents and brought it home. Was very impressed with this book. This is the same guy that wrote Jurassic Park, which was made into the movies, and he also wrote The Lost World, which was the follow-up to Jurassic Park. This novel talks about or goes into time travel, just as the name of the book is associated with timeline. I don't want to go into the details so much about this book because once you read the book, it'll be more interesting for yourself to read about it. However, I just want to give you a quick overview regarding what happens in the book. We have a group of archaeologists, and I believe they're all loosely affiliated with Yale. Anyway, they are funded by a company, ITC, and this company is also researching not only the past, but also time travel. So these students and professors that are working at the dig, they're actually invited to go on a trip back in time and relive one of the events that happens back during the 100 Years' Wars. Of course, things get complicated real fast, and not everybody makes it back. I'm not going to say who, but there are some of the characters that get killed in this novel. Kind of interesting because we're looking at the perspective of people who are supposed to be experts about the Middle Ages, going back into the past and reliving an event that happened there. And you'd think that they'd be able to change the events that occur, but not so. Also, it's kind of a book of discovery because these so-called experts, once they get back into the past, they realize what they thought they knew wasn't necessarily the truth. And I think that's one of the big takeaways from this book, is that we may know or we may think we know about something, but until we actually experience it for ourselves, we don't truly know what happened. We don't truly know what happened in this person's life or what they went through because we didn't walk in their shoes. The three main characters, I guess, would be Andre Merrick, Kate, and also Chris. I liked all three characters. I think Michael Crichton developed each one sufficiently enough that they were believable, and how they acted in the novel made sense. You know, I think there's enough depth to the character where you're coming away caring for the characters and what happens to them. I know at one point I was pretty ticked off at Chris by some of the decisions he made. I liked Kate's character, how as soon as she got back into the past, you know, she was one-minded. She wanted to find the professor and get him back to their own timeline. Of course, Andre Merrick, he's the expert in hand-to-hand combat and jousting and the broadsword, so he's kind of the makeshift protector of the group. He kind of knows what's going on because he can speak the language. Overall, you know, again, the book was well written, fast-paced novel, keeps you interested in what's going on. I think you're going to like it.